to Falcor Bay. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Larry Holmes, weighed in at 226 pounds. He stands 6'3" tall. And up against them, it's Shannon Briggs. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes. And up against them, it's Shannon Briggs. Look at this monster as he makes his way to the ring. The former WBO heavyweight champion of the world has still got it.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Exchange here from both men. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
They exchange punches. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Oh, Larry Holmes now. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He headed up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than
On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he does that, I'll be very surprised.
Try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork. Moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
You're not giving outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice punch. That left hook missed. Swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
That jab back. Keep boxing. Be smart. Play work.
On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook won't score. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to...
I like that round.
Back at it in round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You'd like to see more jabs. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the fifth we go. That counter punch caught him clean. Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dayed. Down goes Larry Holmes. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep.
Don't care. Go up.
There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
A perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A straight right just misses. Has been his best weapon all fight long. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. about Holmes in that last round? Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
How you doing back? Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it out. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the way that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand. Beautiful.
This. Just get your rhythm back and go again. Right.
Vary it up. Great work. We work out that kick.
Out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Can't miss him. Great work.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a tusk. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Straight right just misses. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. Straight right just misses. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Holmes in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
Good round. You feel good?
Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Punch scores. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. controversy. It's a majority decision win.
Todd, you're all right. We don't see this that often. But when we do, we really remember it. And this is one of those fights. Majority decision. I agree. You agree. The fans agree. Sorry, am I talking for you? All right, that's a no. Okay, you agree.